Allah told us, زُيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ مِنَ النِّسَاءِ. Allah told us that Allah placed inside of the man desire for the woman. You desire her, my brother. You want her. Let's not beat around the bush. You like her. Men are not hanging around with girls because they're good at football, or they can go and bang weights in the gym together. There's only one thing that you want from her, consciously or subconsciously. So there's no way that you can be friends with her. Imam Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani rahimahullah said that when a woman captivates a man, he starts to not think straight. We've seen brothers, wallahi, brothers who are memorizing Quran, giving da'wah, seeking knowledge, going in. What have they done? They left practicing their religion because of a woman. She looked at him, she smiled. And what happened? He fell into Hajj. He fell in. And he left the masjid. He left Quran, he left Salah, he left all of these things. And he started to accommodate for her. I want to mention to you guys, inshallah ta'ala, some statements of the Salaf to show you the danger of the woman, because sometimes we take it for granted. When I say woman again, I mean the fitna that can come from a woman, not the woman in and within herself. The Mawla of Ummi Hani said, majority of the sins of the people of the hellfire is due to women. Majority of the reason why people are going to end up in the hellfire is because of women. And you guys want to have friends that are females. You want to follow women on Snapchat. You want to follow women on Instagram. You want to like her posts. Sometimes, you know what? I think people on Instagram are the dumbest. Guys who follow girls on Instagram are the dumbest, yeah? I used to follow some brothers just to keep an eye on them. And a lot of them don't realize, or they do later, but when you like something, it shows up on everyone else's feed. So when I'm just keeping an eye, like, who are these guys liking, who they follow? I'm saying, wow, they're liking some very filthy pictures, very filthy things, right? So I'm saying, that's stupid. That brothers, when they look at that girl's picture, they forget, I've got the Imam. The Imam's like following me. The brothers who are all in the masjid, the dua, all the elders, my mom's following me, and he just clicks like. And he forgets that he's just like something filthy. And that's what happens. And these people, the reason they are going to end up in the hellfire is because of these sins, the sins with the women. The Prophet ﷺ said, if you guarantee me two things, if you guarantee me that you will protect two things, I will guarantee you Jannah. Guarantee what is between your two lips, your tongue. Your tongue, don't run it too much. And that which is between your legs, your private parts. Your private parts, because those are the things that are going to lead to the hellfire. And the majority of the people, they will end up in the hellfire because of this. Sa'id ibn al-Musayyib rahimahullah, a student of the Sahaba, a righteous man, when he reached the age of 80, look at what he said. Is an 80-year-old man running after women? No, he's weak. His desires are weak. His drive is not as strong as a young brother who's roasting and just, he doesn't have that same kind of fitna. At the age of 80, he said, there is nothing that I fear more than the women. Nothing that I fear more than the women. At this age, he was blind from one eye. Look at what he said. He said, shaitan will try to come to you from every angle. When shaitan sees you, look at you, brother, you're growing your beard, Your child's above your ankles. You're coming to the masjid. You're praying salah. You're giving sadaqah. You've left behind haram. You're memorizing Quran. Qiyamul layl, you're praying. You want to go umrah. You want to go hajj. You're working halal. You leave behind drugs. You leave behind music. You start to change. You start to turn good, He said when shaitan realizes he can't stop you from doing any of that good, he can't stop you doing any of that with any evil, then he sends his main weapon. He sends the heavy artillery. He sends the woman. He sends the woman. And do you know why he sends the woman? Brothers, do you know why he sends the woman? Because shaitan in and within himself is not strong. Shaitan in and within himself is weak. As Allah told us, إِنَّ كَيْدَ الشَّيْطَانِ كَانَ ضَعِيفًا. Allah said, verily the plotting of shaitan, the planning of shaitan is weak. That's right, shaitan, your greatest enemy, who wants to take you to the hellfire. Allah said shaitan is weak. He doesn't have power over you. Shaitan, he doesn't. But when it came to the woman, if, like I said, not all women do this, but if this woman, she plots, she says, okay, I like his car, okay, he looks nice, maybe he'll get me a nice ring or whatever. She's going to plot, she's going to try to get you, she's going to try to tempt you, she's going to come out. When she's wearing makeup, she's plotting. Why is she coming out of the house with makeup? She wants the attention, she's plotting. Why is she wearing them tight clothes? She's plotting. She wants the man to look at her. She's waiting to come across the right guy so she can get him, right? So when that happens, when she does that, Allah said, Inna kaydi kunna azim. When the woman plots, Allah said her plotting is azim, it's mighty. Imam Ibn Qayyim said that no one ever did a sin except that he looked at it first. If you robbed someone, you looked at what he had, right? So lower your gaze. When you slept with a woman, when you looked at whatever, it's what you look at, right? So lower your gaze. So the man's supposed to look down and the woman's supposed to look down, but then occasionally the man might accidentally look up, right? So when he looks up, he shouldn't have anything to see. The woman should be covered. She should be covered head to toe, okay? With the jilbab at the very least, or the niqab. And that's the correct and the appropriate hijab. And sister, there is a benefit in this for you. Because the men, when they see you and they see the way you look beautiful and pretty with your makeup or your tight clothes or even abaya, they've got these tight abayas or whatever have you. When they see that, they are not looking at you as a woman, as a human being. Research and studies have been done and shown to prove that they are looking at you as a piece of meat.